Yes, as promised majamaa manze, tulikuwa tumwambia leo we are going to talk about technology and the place of the youth in technology, and most specifically tutakuwa tukiongelea a new technology inaitwa BitLipa, and that's why we are hosting Theophilus Mwangi, the C.O.O of BitLipa. Na away from the rumors zenye mnasikia on social media, ule jamaa is not a midget. As you can see, yeye ni mrefu kuliko meza yetu. So please, acheni kusema Theophilus is a midget tafadhali. Welcome to the show, man.
Okay, karibu.
Ati karibu. Anyway, satanize. Nataka ni satanize kidogo. Yes. Yeah, manze. We take corona seriously kwa issue yetu. So lazima tu satanize na tuke fresh, manze. Before I ask any question yenye nilikuwa nimepanga, manze, I just want you to tell me about yourself, because I know umekuwa involved in very many successful projects, and kuna a lot of people who draw inspiration from you. Nikipost yako, there's a guy called Osto. Akasema that guy inspires me a lot. So just tell us what motivates you.
Okay, first of all, I'm Theo.
Yeah.
Ukisema Theophilus kuna watu wanashindwa huyo ni nani? So yeah, I've been in the digital economy for as long as I can remember.
Yeah.
Since I was in campus. I met a guy who is called Frank Obegi. I think you know him.
Yeah, I know Obegi.
And then Obegi gave me a gig where in 1 week I made 5 posts on Twitter and I was paid 2,000 bob. How is that possible? So I decided to venture into that. Going forward, yeah. So in the process, I've been able to work with a lot of companies in the digital sphere.
Yeah.
The likes of Expeditions, Masai Safaris, Safaricom.
Yeah.
KUTV, I've been a digital strategist at KUTV.
Discover KUTV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Eternity Blockchain. At Eternity Blockchain is where I found out that the process of making cross-border payments is not as hard, because we used to receive payments in Bitcoin.
In Bitcoin.
Yeah, you'd get paid from Europe in like 3 seconds. And I was like,
yeah,
this should be possible for everyone. So technically, that's what I'm going to talk about.
Okay, before we talk about BitLipa, which is why you're here, I want us to set a foundation by like talking about these jargons that surround it, you know, in a layman's language, so that as you explain about BitLipa and use those big terms, people can be able to follow you and understand where you're coming from. So in a layman's language, just tell us about cryptocurrency, fintech, and decentralized finances. Okay.
Cryptocurrencies are digital currencies which are made by some maths zinaitwa cryptography. Bitcoin was the first in 2008. After the banking crisis of 2008, a white paper was floated by an anonymous Satoshi Nakamoto, which has been the basis of building of the Bitcoin, and then the Bitcoin imebirth other cryptocurrencies. Fintech technically is finance on the technology. Decentralized finance is kama some mtoto wa fintech, the next that comes after fintech.
So what's the difference between just finance and decentralized finance?
Decentralized finance ni si finance tu kwa tech. Ni tech yenyewe bado ndio finance. For example, I can give you an example with M-Pesa. M-Pesa is a channel that moves money. But the money that is moved is Kenya shillings, ndio? So hiyo ni fintech technically tuseme.
Okay.
But then ukikuja kwa Bitcoin is a channel that moves money and still bado ni the money.
Okay.
Something like that.
So Bitcoin ni kama M-Pesa yenye sasa hiyo M-Pesa
ndio pesa.
pesa. Yeah. Hey. Na are there any risks ahead of decentralized finances proliferation? Unaelewa, Ethereum's co-founder huyo anaitwa Vitalik Buterin recently alisema the blockchain is almost full, and that's why they developed Ethereum 2.0. Apart from scalability, what are other risks of decentralized finances?
just like any other place in the world, there's always the risk of scammers. I'm sure if you talk to many guys who are reluctant to venture into the crypto space and such places, wamekuwa scammed or wanajua watu wenye wamekuwa scammed. But really, ukitumia gari uende kuiba, gari ndio mbaya ama wewe ndio umeiba?
Huyo mwizi ndio mbaya.
Yeah, so technically the Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are not the problem. It's these scammers who wanaharibia jina.
Anyway, one more question before we talk about BitLipa. Sahi youth unajua sasa tumesema they are the future. Na from what I read online about cryptocurrency, ni kama wanasema it's the currency of the future. Do you think it's about time people started investing into blockchain ama into Bitcoin and Ethereum?
I think
Would you advise the youth sahi uangalie kwa hii kamera yako useme it's about time you guys invested in Bitcoin ama in Ethereum ama maybe just cryptocurrency in general?
I think I can't give that advice. What I can say is everyone needs to do their own research. You have to decide for yourself what you want to do once you venture into this thing. To be able to do that, you have to have the knowledge about what you are getting into. I have got guys into the crypto space. One of them is geography. I know you know geography.
Yeah, I know geography.
He was buying the Bitcoin when it was around 6,400 USD.
Yeah.
And then it collapsed much to 3,800 around there, and he was telling me, we Theo manze ulinipoteza. And then again, sahi imefika 10,000 USD. And every day I can just see him tweeting the value of the BTC at the moment. So, you see, penye alibai na penye iko sahi, ime almost double. So, kama alieka like 200k, akitaka kucash out sahi, that's like 400k.
100k, yeah.
But that's just one of the things that you can do with this thing. Kuna wengine wenye ni traders like Oak Supreme. What you do, kuna exchange platforms like Binance, Gemini, and others. So unasoma charts, fundamental, technical analysis, and then unaona prediction yako ni this will go up or down, and then you take a position. Either una short market, hiyo ni kusema itaenda down, ama unafanya a long trade, which means una predict itaenda juu. Once inaenda hivyo, kuna the risk to reward ratio. Technically, acha niseme ni kama kubet, but hiyo ndio ile tunaweza ku-idealize nayo. So ikienda hivyo venye ulikuwa umesema, you
unapata ka kitu.
Yeah.
So, tumefika kwa BitLipa. What is the idea behind BitLipa? Nini, how did you guys come up? Najua you guys are a team and everything, but you can be able to tell us ni nini mlifanya mkakama up, as in what inspired you kuanzisha BitLipa?
You see, I once saw a tweet that academic writing ikaweza kufungwa, economy ya Thika Road ita collapse. So kuna so many people, especially our age mates wenye wako kwa digital economy. These people are academic writers, transcribers, captioning, wengine wana import viatu the likes of Mochala. But kuna kwanga na one challenge ever. Cross border remitting, kuweza kufikiwa na ido na kuweza kutuma ido. Also kuna wenye wazazi wako na watoto majuu, ama tuseme kama vile wewe umesoma hivi, unaweza kwenda majuu, unataka kutumia budako, mamako
pesa.
Tuseme pia uliacha baby mama hivi.
Usifike hapo baby mama.
Unataka kuwatumia pesa. But that whole process is hectic. Why? Because systems za tuseme for example uko UK na Kenya za pesa haziko venye zina interact vizuri.
Hazingiani.
Yeah, so like I told you, at Eternity blockchain we used to receive our payments in Bitcoin. So you could always tell this can be made easy, hii cross border remitting na tuseme kulipia goods, services and all that, if we could tap into this power ya Bitcoin. So technically the BitLipa team tumetoana mbali sana. The creative designers, the CEO Mr. Apollo Eric, the developer, very good one, a full stack developer, the finance guy. So tukaona we could tap into what we had already seen work to make cross-border remitting as simple as kutuma text kwa WhatsApp. Yeah. So what BitLipa does is tukona fiat gateways where you load your fiat money. Fiat money is paper money from the government. Yeah, technically fiat is Latin for let there be. Ni kama creation theory because I just print papers and initha utanunua nayo. Technically it's a paper. So una load fiat money through a fiat gateways which ni M-Pesa, PayPal, banks na kuna peer-to-peer withdrawals zenye bado kama una withdraw semi deposit. Yeah, so once you load it on your BitLipa fiat wallet, you exchange it for cryptocurrency. Tuko na Ethereum na Bitcoin for now. But of course going forward tutaendelea tukiongeza kulingana na what our users want. So uki exchange for Bitcoin is borderless. It's decentralized. You can move it anywhere in the world instantly. So tuseme kama nataka kutuma hiyo wacha mimi situmangi pesa. Tuseme nataka ku receive pesa from my client in the USA. Tuseme I'm an academic writer, I'm a creative writer. So I'm receiving this money from the USA. Nikitumiwa na PayPal, I'll have to sijui cash kwa bank, sijui 5 days kabla imachue. Na wakijua nilikuwa na receive pesa as an academic writer, they freeze my account for 180 days. So this is a problem that we identified. Ukitumia saa, what this guy does mwenye ako USA mwenye ni your client has the BitLipa app and a load USD through PayPal. And then an exchange the USD for Bitcoin ama Ethereum. And then sana kutumia, so unaona utapokea instantly because the Bitcoin has no border. Sasa ikikufikia, you cash it out now to the Kenya shilling.
So you change to fiat, alafu sasa unatuma kwa M-Pesa. Ama
unaweza withdraw kwa bank ama kwa peer-to-peer. Sasa kama za kuja nikuulize uko na dhao hapo BitLipa.
Niko na dhao.
Na withdraw kwako.
Also una withdraw dhao kwangu sasa.
So the whole process eradicate the risk of interacting with scammers when in the crypto space.
Manze hiyo ni idea fit na nikiongea about this uliniambia hii ni a very big project, it's even bigger than you. Na
it's disruptive.
It's disruptive. Anyway, kuna there's a lot of technological hubs hapa hivi Kenya and very many big ideas in Kenya. Nini ina prevent these ideas from becoming big ideas, like unacheki venye unaweza develop kitu sahi alafu ikakuwa a world changing idea. What is the limiting factor?
I think hatuja make a statement. People don't yet respect tech from Africa. Hadi ukienda kwa the successful companies in Kenya, they mostly hire developers from Maju. But ukienda South Africa, there was a fintech summit last year in South Africa which our CEO attended. The lead developers in South Africa ni Kenyans.
Wow.
Which begs the question, nini tunafanya wrong? Why are these guys succeeding in other places except Kenya? It's because people don't respect tech from huku. But BitLipa will change that.
Yo inataka ku change the world, umesema ni disruptive.
It's disruptive.
Is there anything about BitLipa yenye hatujaongelea so far? Me and you, anything you'd want people to get to know uko nje and maybe you have not touched on it and you feel it's important that you let people know?
First things first, I would say nataka ikwe the pride of Africa. Ikwe ni kama you see venye M-Pesa inakuanga. Like kila mtu akisikia Kenya, ile tech yenye unajua from Kenya ni M-Pesa. Yeah. BitLipa can be that, but for Africa. Why? Because tuna create financial freedom na inclusion through mobile wallets. You don't need to go to line up to the bank a whole day. Banks who don't adapt to the technology. Zile vibes zenye unapatiwa na bank A on social media, and then ukienda kwa ground, the way unakuwa handled is different. Sasa ukikuwa na your mobile wallet which you fully control, inaleta hiyo tuseme tunaweza equality kwa everyone.
Unaweza kwa tu mtaani and then you just transact. Unatoa kwa wallet yako ukiweka kwa Msape ukichomoa.
But the bigger vision ni kila mtu akuwe na BitLipa.
Dunia mzima.
Ukienda kubai nyama yako unalipa na BitLipa. Ukiingia kwa mat unalipa na BitLipa. Everything finance iko inafanywa na BitLipa.
In short tunasema everything BitLipa. Yeah. Anyway, manze tukimalizia, are there any special people that you want to appreciate for the far you've come with BitLipa, and people you think wamekuwa supportive in your journey to make BitLipa a success, and watu wenye unaona if you involve them pia BitLipa itafika mbali? I just want you to thank them ama uwapigie tu shout out tukimalizia na utuambie mtu akitaka kuwa na BitLipa how to do, na kama anataka tutorials au kutumia BitLipa, yani hizo zote tu. Najua you are a brilliant man, hizo vitu zote unaweza ziweka pamoja tukimalizia, so that usimalize tufungie vitu zingine nje.
Okay, first things first, obviously I want to appreciate my parents, because without them hakungekuwa na mimi. Bila mimi hakungekuwa na BitLipa. Yeah, and then my siblings, obviously the support and everything, and one Mr. Charles Gitahi, who is a finance guru. Yani I always talk to him everything finance. And then I bring in the BitLipa team, a very solid team. These guys tumetoka na wao mbali sana since like 2018, even before BitLipa was an idea, na tumeweza kuijenga pamoja, and now that it's almost ready, I can only be happy. Yeah.
So umemaliza shoutouts zako?
That's it.
Thank you very much Mazee Theo for making time Mazee. Na anticipate Mazee the next few years tukiangalia takuwa na more than 1 million downloads. Mimi mwenyewe sasa hivi nimeshaelewa fintech ni nini, decentralized finances. Nataka niingie ni download hiyo BitLipa. At least pia mimi nijifunze pole mambo ya Bitcoin, ndio?
Yeah.
Mazee, thank you for making time Mazee. Yeah manze, hiyo ni BitLipa manze. Tumemwambia story ya BitLipa, tumemwambia mambo ya fintech, tumemwambia about decentralized finances. So manze, ingia hapo hivyo Play Store, download BitLipa. Pata hiyo kitu inaitwa financial freedom manze. Unasikia BitLipa inaleta equality. Usiende kupanga line kwa banki hivi ndefu. Unaweza chukua pesa yako weka kwa wallet yako hapo hivyo kwa BitLipa, and then you get the financial freedom.